I'm going to begin to reveal to you the Atzmut level of Ein Sof. This is the deepest level. It's the deepest level of your own self, Atzmi. It's the deepest level of godliness. Theoretically, the part of godliness that is not even revealed to God. This Atzmut level is a deep, deep issue, and it takes a great chutzpah to even talk about it like I am. Everything in this word comes out of the word etzem, bone. Ayin Zadi Mem, final Mem. At that level, at its 720, which is Yayin, final Mem being 600. This root of Atzmut is what we're going to talk about, and its extensions. Atzmut can be spelled one of two ways, either with a yud or without a yud. I spell it without a yud. But the real essence of it is revealed as a yud. So this is another deep issue which I'm not going to talk about. The spelling of Atzmut is Ayin, Zed, Mem, Vav, Tov. Ayin, 70. Zed, 90, that's 160. Mem, 40, that's 200. Vav, 6, 206, and Tov, 400, gives 606. That's root, by the way. But it's also, if we add the 5 letters, it comes to 611. 611 is the number for the word Torah. The essence of Hashem is the Torah. It's also the number 611 is the number of mitzvot that were kind of like received by man, by Moses, not the other 2 commandments that were heard on Mount Sinai. In a certain sense, these 611 are higher than the 2. Remember that there's a dual here, the 2. The 611 as Torah is good enough to have as to be in essence. But how about if we add the extra 1 for the 1 itself, for the word itself, that gives 612. That's the bris, Bet Resh, Yud Tov, 612, the bris. That bris is at the highest essence of Atzmut. Torah and bris are in that level. Now another weird thing about the word Atzmut, because we're talking about essence. So one would certainly think that essence would be singular. But essence, the way it's written, Atzmut, it's written in the plural. Atzmut, bones. The Vav, Tov is like a plural ending. So here is the great secret that of duality, that even at the Atzmus level, even at the highest level, not even, at the highest level, there's a tunis, there's a dual. Duality is within the highest level of Ein Sof. We kind of know this by Ein Sof and Sitra Akra having the same Rosh Tivo but reversed. But this is the great secret to me, that there's duality at the root. Now as we extend this duality at the root, we get more out of this word Atzmut. If we break up the word a little bit differently, we get Ayin Zedeh, that's 8, and Mavet, Memvet, Mem Vav Tov, that's death, tree of death. That's the tree of the da'as of good and evil. So remember this word das here in the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, because that has to do with the bris, doesn't it? That has to do with sexuality, doesn't it? With etzmi, doesn't it? With bone as boner, doesn't it? So these levels of Atzmut as now broken into 8 Mavet, tree of death. One would think at that level it's a tree of life. And one of the great secrets is that the tree of life and the tree of death are one. The Eitz HaChaim and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. So Vara, remember in my previous video, everything after the Vav is higher than the previous. So now we're talking about the death instinct with the life instincts. We're talking about duality at the highest level of Ein Sof. We're talking about the personality of God, which mirrors the personality of man, and as you know yourself, you will know the essence of God. How could there be any other but you be a mirror, a reflection of these images at the highest level? So now we go into the Torah, which is at 611, that's Atzmut in Gematria. The entire Torah is predicated on the Bet, the first letter, which is those 2 commandments that were given at Mount Sinai and heard by everybody. God gave them. The missing 2 of the 611, the Torah itself, to make it 613, and all the commandments. And this duality here, and I'm going to bring it now into the 2 trees in the Garden of Good and Evil, Garden of Eden. Because what I'm leading to is that the essence of Ein Sof is what you see outside your window. What you see inside yourself. Your death instinct in yourself and your life instincts within yourself. Your aggressiveness and your passiveness. Your dominance and your submission reside in the essence of Hashem. Hashem wants you to be a recipient and a mashpia, and also you be the dominant. You be the submissive to God, and you be the dominant to God. These essences of what's above and what's below, and how the below rises higher than the above. All of creation is a manifestation in the physical sense of Hashem Himself. Hashem's unconscious, the aspect in Hashem that the head that is not known and cannot be known. There is an unconscious in there. These levels of unconsciousness are expressed in the world below. And so what I'm telling you is, Olam Hazeh is Olam Haba. This world is perfect as it is. This world is perfect as what apparently evil is a necessary component. This is why there are 11 spices. And this is why the Lubavitcher Rebbe did 11 dips in the mikvah. And this is why 11 is higher than 10. Because there must be a thread of evil, apparent evil, or at least a foul smell to make everything good. There must be a little bit of night to make the day. A little bit of pain to make the pleasure. The transformation of pain into pleasure is the highest level. We're going to get into the concept of the bris. This is the highest concept within godliness and within man. Nothing can be higher than that. This is the Yud that's left out of the spelling of Atzmus. This is only a preliminary few words on the level of Atzmut. But Atzmut is Olam Hazeh. That what you're looking for is here already. It's not coming tomorrow. It's here right now. This is the Atzmut's level of Hashem. It's the here and now. Without, I was going to say, I can't think of the word. It's not without sophistication. Keep one's simplicity. Don't be too smart or a wise guy. You were born with it. You were born with language. You were born with the 11th thing, the tongue between the 10 fingers, the bris between the 10 toes. The 22 total as the letters in the alphabet. Everything is here for you. I'm going to keep this under 15 minutes for my own reasoning. Yud, hey. Thank you.